What up? What up? What up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? I got my guy to my right of me, my guy Mace. What up, Mace?
Man, it's here, baby. College football week 1 is here. It's time, baby. It's time from tomorrow through Monday. College football all day, all night, baby. I'm ready.
Man. No, you are, dog. Man, it's a lot to get to, man. It's not that many big matchups like it normally be. Like, for a minute, remember they was coming with some heavy hitters.
Yeah, but the fact that the game back, man.
Yeah.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right with it. We'll be all right with it.
Right. How's it going, man? How you feeling?
Man, I tell you, man, it's hump day. Ready to get this week over with. Holiday weekend coming up. Band dad duties on Friday. We got a home game at least though, so we don't have to pack and we have to do all the crazy stuff that we have to do for away games. So I'm happy about that.
Okay, how are you adjusting to it?
It's tough. It's tough because I probably should have did it last year. I mean, I really just kind of her freshman year, I kind of just sat back and watched. They try to put a lot of responsibility on you, boy, man. They quietly trying to, So I'm like, hold on, dude. I'm the rookie. They're like, no. You gotta do this, and then nah. But I mean, whatever. It's for the kids, dog. It's for the kids.
Hey, my daughter, she's not she's talking about she's a freshman, so she's like, I want to get in cheerleading, so I think she's gonna wait to do it. So next year, so I got one more year to kind of chill.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Lucky
man.
you, dog. Lucky you.
Yeah, man. Excited, y'all. Appreciate whoever's watching, man. Excited to get on the show, man. Like May said, it's football. That's the thing. We're talking football, college, NFL. We're talking all. We got some other stuff mixed in. I mean, we're talking WNBA, of course, still going on. Got to talk Major League Baseball. I know Mace gonna love this. You all gonna love this. So we got a segment. What we're gonna do? Where we're gonna talk about basically, you know how we talk about the welcome to the NBA moment and welcome to the NFL. We're gonna give our welcome to journalism moment, or welcome to the media role moment, where one of our most either was whether it's embarrassing or something we messed up. It's about to be fun. We're gonna talk about that because this is. I know I got some, and I know
I have a classic.
So we got to talk about that. Y'all got to stay in line and stay on board for that. But yeah, man. Again, we're talking college football. We're talking Georgia Tech. Wow, big win, dog. That was a big win, bro.
Yeah. But I mean,
they always do this. I know, but
it should have been expected. This wasn't a good Florida State team, and this proves one more time why we don't really need preseason rankings, because it's no way Florida State was a top 10 team.
You're right.
All they lost. So I mean, I like how everybody was like, "Oh my God, it's an upset." I'm like, dude, I've been telling anybody who would listen all summer that Tech would beat Florida State, but I mean,
And I'm not even coming from the standpoint of Florida State was number 10, but just the fact that was you out of the country, first game of the season. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it. We've seen Georgia Tech do this towards the middle of the season, but to see them do this to come out the gate, that's a big win. What up, Vince?
But it's crazy because when you have, so I always tell people this, and I always place my bets when I'm betting. I'm always looking at quarterback play. And if you really follow Haynes King last year, Haynes King really came on. He's just in a perfect system for his skill set. And if you just remember anything about DJ ULA, whether it was his Clemson time, his 1 year at Oregon State, it's no way you thought he was going to be a capable quarterback. I mean, he's just not that good.
Right.
I mean, and for people to, I can remember when he committed and some of the Florida State people, oh God, we got to quit. Like, listen, the gap between him and Jordan Travis is super wide.
Right.
like super wide. Hayes King is probably, and by the end of the year, we're gonna probably be looking around saying he's probably one of the best quarterbacks in ACC. So I mean, we'll see.
I believe you, man. Also, man, we gotta talk about this deal with Chase Young. I mean Chase Young, but Jamar Chase, how he psyched him out, bro. He psyched him out. We got to talk about that was classic. And then to hear the coach's remark on that, but we'll get into that. Also, WNBA. We were at State Farm Arena. We seen Indiana Fever defeat the Atlanta Dream, and honestly, and then we'll get into it later, but I thought the Dream still played well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Had plenty of
but it,
opportunities to win the game. Had
yeah, they
plenty of
did
opportunities
though.
to
They
win the
messed
game.
up, but the energy I'm saying is totally different.
Oh yeah. The
They
break
still
did
deal
them
with
good.
injuries. Yeah, they still got key injuries as well, but still, just the energy from what we saw pre-Olympic break. It's a
Right.
totally different team. You know what I'm saying? Totally different attitude. So that's cool. Then we got to talk baseball, man. The Braves, they trying. Hey, they trying.
Whatever.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but they trying. At least they
Whatever.
trying. Said
Whatever.
no.
They pros. So I mean, we're gonna get effort. We're gonna get effort.
Oh man. Oh man. But hey, let your family and friends know. Oh, we got to stop it, and we got what's on my mind. But let your family and friends know they could watch the show live on the 3 Point Conversion Facebook page, also on the 3 Point Conversion YouTube channel, and we should be on the 3pointconversion.com as well. Let's get to these quick hits. Let's get it. So first off, man, the Pittsburgh Steelers announced that Russell Wilson will be the starting quarterback to begin the season. I don't think it was a surprise, but they sure made it dramatic, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They did. But I mean, we kind of knew they were gonna start Russ. I mean, Justin Fields has proved. I mean, he just can't take care of the football. And Mike Tomlin he's a conservative guy. He truly believes in ball control. He believes in possessions. You're not gonna quarterback for Mike Tomlin turning over the football at a high rate. So I think Justin, I mean, even though he had a pretty good spring, I said spring, preseason, but he took pretty much all the snaps because Russ was kind of banged up. But I mean, he didn't take care of the football during preseason, so I don't think it was a shock. But I think that and Tomlin talked about it. It's going to be a Justin Fields package. I mean, I don't know what Russ got left, to be honest with you. I just don't know what Russ has left. So I mean, at some point, this will become Justin Fields' job. But I mean, to start Russ week 1, I get it.
Do you think that with Russ, do you think that he's declining, or is it more of you can't throw when you don't have nobody blocking? I mean, because in Denver, I feel like in Denver, we knew what happened the first year in Denver. I mean, that was a horrible offense. Like, it was horrible. But last year, it was like, I mean, he had a good year. He really had a good year. It wasn't a bad year at all. It's just that I just don't think Denver was a good team. You know what I'm saying? They didn't block for him. And then when he first came in, the first preseason game, the Joker couldn't get the ball out. You know what I'm saying? He kept getting sacked. And so it was like, I mean, we don't see the same Russ that, bless you, we don't see the same Russ that can run out the pocket and make something happen with his feet.
Right.
But I don't know if it's that he can't play anymore because they got to give him time. I mean, he's not the same Russ, so he can't depend on just running the ball and getting out. No, he's a pocket passer. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. That's what made him special.
Right.
And his athleticism has clearly declined. He can't move like he used to. His thing was to scramble, keep plays alive, and make like the deep throw. They're just not in his repertoire anymore. And also, I mean, he was never really just a 3-step, get the ball out, 5-step, get the ball out kind of guy. He was a creative guy. So,
you know what?
I don't see it.
Here's the funny thing. But when you look at his career, maybe when what was a wide receiver in Seattle that like before DK and them came in, he started turning into a pretty good, decent receiver.
Oh,
I think
Doug Baldwin.
Baldwin. Besides Baldwin, it was like when he was in Seattle, he didn't even have the wide receivers to do a 3-step drop because
Yeah.
no one was getting open. And then
Yeah,
that just
we had
started,
Marshawn. They were running the
yeah.
football.
And then it just started developing as Pete Carroll was like, look, we just gonna make this your game. And it developed as his game, like you said, he was throwing and all of that. But then when he got to Denver, Judy wasn't what we thought he was gonna be there, although it didn't work. Cortland Sutton was your best wide receiver, but I mean, so it's like you said, Russ's game start depending on being the let me scramble, make something happen.
Yeah.
And now he's gotten so used to it. I don't know if that's why he looks so horrible, or we think it looks so horrible to us because it's not the same Russ. But like I said, he had a good year last year, a pretty good
Decent.
year.
It was decent. It was
He
decent.
only threw
I
like
mean,
8 interceptions.
his coach didn't like him.
Right.
I mean, his coach didn't like him. So Sean Payton was like, let's get this season over with. I don't like this dude. First chance I get, I'm running him out of town. Again, they hated him so much that they paying the majority of his salary this year. So,
right.
It's kind of crazy, man. But I don't see him being, I think by week 7, week 8, it becomes Justin Fields'
right.
job. And, Russ say want to make more children. So he going to have plenty of time.
Move it on. Shedeur Sanders, man. Let's give it up for Shedeur. Shedeur Sanders become the first NIL football athlete to join the Nike family, which is dope. Kind of surprising too, but this is very dope. And hey, man, I'm happy for Shedeur. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think you know what. The funny thing about Shedeur, tell me if you believe me or see otherwise.
Good man.
Shedeur looks like he's not your typical college quarterback. I'm not talking about on the field, but just the way he handles himself.
Yeah.
He's kind of cocky, but at the same time, he's very mature. Yeah. He likes the internet, but his skill set, usually when somebody has a skill set like that, all the quarterbacks, they were pretty much what's the word I'm looking for? They it was all about politics. There was political in a sense. The way they answered. He's not like that. He's totally different from that. Yet still, he's not the street kid or nothing like that. But to me, he's just different. He carries himself different. Like you can tell he's his father's son, but at the same time, he's not as bashful as his father.
Right.
He's very confident, but it's just a different. So, do you think it was more because of the way he carries himself, his namesake, or do you think it was just because he's just that dude?
He's been groomed for this. I mean, think about it. These kids have been on TV and in the spotlight. I mean, since they were like 10, 11 years old. I remember they had the reality show back in the day. I mean, we've watched Shedeur and Shiloh and Shalimar. I mean, we've watched them grow up. So add in that, his dad, they've pretty much gotten every opportunity in the world. It's perfect timing. He's a mix of the internet, all your social media. It all came together at the right time. He understands that content is king. We get to see so much of his life on a daily basis, and he's still able to keep enough of it private. Mm-hmm. We're always gonna see him at practice. We've always seen the clothes. We've always seen the cars. I mean, again, like say, if you follow his Instagram, he takes you jewelry shopping with him. You got to spend the summer with him down in Miami. He was turning up, photo shoots. He's just been groomed. And again, Dion is his freaking dad. So it's been countless conversations about how to handle this so he understands it. Of course, he has so many haters because it comes out brash and this because a lot of people don't like Dion. So he gets that backlash. But I mean, he's gonna be a first round draft pick. He possibly could be a top 5 draft pick.
Yeah, yeah.
So his trajectory is sky high. So I mean, why not do the things he's doing? And for Nike, life is about relationships. They brought his dad back in the fold. You look at his social media following. Why wouldn't you do business with Shador? I mean, think about it. Grown people, everybody walk around putting they watch up in people's face now. The Shador.
Right.
The guy, dude, think about it. We saw him walk around Vegas at the Super Bowl. He is a freaking star.
Yeah, that's why I say he's not your typical quarterback that, like, especially with a skill set like this, like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like he's really like a superstar, you know what I'm saying? But a cool superstar, not the one that
he gets it.
He out of control and nothing like that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Dude train with Brady. You know what I'm saying? Man, Brady's in his ear calling him.
Rich, man. He rich.
Yeah, dog. So
yeah, he's rich.
It's dope to see that, man. So shout out to Shador though, man. That's what's up. And then last but not least, bruh. So Untold. Steve McNair documentary, man, of his murder. Mace, I'm gonna let you have the floor with this, dog.
Hey, man, this thing made me sad all over again. Steve was we were the same age, so we went through college together. We actually played Alcorn my sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, got to be on the field with him, got to know him. A lot of my partners who went to school out there, had a couple of partners who played baseball out there, Alcorn, and so they had a great relationship with Steve. It was
where's Alcorn? Where is that?
In Mississippi.
It's in Mississippi. I didn't even know. Yeah. Okay,
it's in the stakes of Mississippi. But this was like, because it kind of take you back to like July 4th. I remember we were heading to, we do this 4th of July thing with the family every year down to Greensboro, Georgia, and to be riding to get the news that Steve McNair was murdered. It was like, huh?
Mm-hmm. I remember.
And as the details came out, and then watching this just brought back so much, because they kind of got more in depth, just a little bit, not much. But it was like so much of this could have been avoided. But at the same time, this is the life that a lot of these guys live, and you hope it never turns to that. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's about, dude, you have to be so careful, and when you have a name, you have a legacy, and you have like the cachet that he had, like, and you're in Nashville, just certain stuff you can't do, dog. And it was like real sloppy. It was just like, because I mean, they're giving all these other details, and this boom, they calling all these ladies. Oh, it's already out, Vince. It's already out.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. So I mean, it was just it brought up a lot of, like, I ain't gonna lie, it made me sad again, because it was like Steve was really that dude, and to like that be the way that you go out, and like still a lot of questions, like, they pose a couple of theories where you like, maybe it wasn't no murder suicide. So, right. But it's just the fact that, how are you in that situation? Well, you put yourself in that situation, but you're just like,
Yeah,
Dog,
I ain't gonna lie.
it,
It kind of spooked me.
yeah, dog,
Like,
yeah.
like, man, you gotta watch who you. That kind of spooked me, dog. And then the fact that she was like, but it kind of leads to her because she was saying like the text messages like, "Yo, something ain't right with me." You know what I'm saying? It to me that was the. It was like, yo, it had to be Shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Dog,
But
but think about this real quick, Ralph. Like, once they got his phone, they were going through, like, they were calling, like, I mean, he had so much stuff going on.
right, right.
And it was just like this in particular chick, like, the like, there was our first time seeing the video footage of her getting that DUI
Mm-hmm.
and somebody coming to pick him up, and
Mm-hmm.
he jumps in the car, but then she calls him from the back of the police car and like, Steve, how you don't know she got you on speakerphone?
Right.
And it's just like, hey man, like
Yeah. It's just like you said, it's one of the things like, bruh, I mean, you hate to say it was fate or whatever, but it's like some of the stuff could have been avoided, man. Like,
easily.
then it was like, and I'm not trying to get on because he's gone, whatever, but we talking, dog. We tell the truth, shame the devil on the show.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, come on, dog. She was 20, dog. What you doing?
Dog.
Come on, man.
Not only that, man. I mean, dog, come on, man. You picking up waitresses at Dave and Buster's.
Come on, dog. Right.
Come on, Steve. Like,
Come on,
Steve,
dog.
you could go get
Any.
professional chick you want, lawyers,
Any.
God. And so that's why I'm always at with stuff like that. Like, bruh, like, if I'm outside, when I'm outside, you're gonna be like, okay. Like,
Right.
it's gonna be TV actress,
Right.
singer. It's gonna be the Derek Jeter model. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Jeter-esque. Like, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, R&B pop diva, Miss Universe.
But
Like,
right. You know what though? Even when they show other little shawty that he was with, she remember they were showing, she kind of favored her a little bit. Like it was like all like the same type. It was
yeah,
like,
man.
bruh.
Yeah, but
Dog,
again,
if
my type gonna be, you got just as much or more money than me.
yeah, yeah.
Not no chick at Dave and Buster's, dog.
And see, think about it. It was a different day and time back then. But if it was today, Brittany, what's her name? The Rena girl, whatever.
Oh yeah, Brittany Renner. Yeah.
He probably would have had her. Or so, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a different time now. Like now everybody dealing with it. Back then, then he's so low key. But Mace,
Dog, he was in the Derek Jeter era, man. I don't want to hear it. He was in the Derek Jeter era, man.
True. But look, the part, dog, I ain't gonna lie, sad, but the part that had me crying, laughing, this will always be when they asked that Joker, the Joker, they said she brought a gun from, and he was interviewing his fiance. Was like,
nah.
His
fiance in the room with him, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, I ain't happy. But then when they asked the lady, he was like, man, I had to tell you that because she was right.
Man, y'all think I'm gonna tell y'all the truth? My fiance sitting right here.
Bro,
come on, police. Come on, police.
Oh my God. And the way he kept it 100, it was like, man, I was gonna
bruh, come on, dog. Nah. Y'all know I'm lying, dog. Y'all know I'm lying, dog. Y'all got all the evidence. Y'all know I'm lying, dog. Come on.
We'd rather get in trouble for the police than get in trouble.
She probably cussed him out all the way home. When he got in the house, he probably had to sleep on the sofa for about 2 weeks.
Oh man, I was crying when he said that, man. I was crying, dog. I was like, I know he didn't just say that. I had to rewind it.
Hey man, he said it, dog.
Hey, that's how it is, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. That wraps up. Y'all need to watch it, man. I know we.
Yeah, man. It's a must watch. Like I said, it took me back to a dog place, man. Because I was like, I mean, I remember like I remember riding down 20 and they put the news out like that Steve McNair has been murdered. I'm like,
yeah, it didn't sound right when it came out. Like what? Then it was like it could possibly be another woman. I'm like, nah. I was at like a cookout and we was watching TV and it came up. We was like, what? Like, nah, that can't be right. Now remember,
yeah,
this wasn't when you was just looking at your phone and it come up. It wasn't that.
nah,
You had to
it
hear
wasn't that.
radio, TV, or somebody calling you or something. Yeah, it was sad. All right, man. That wraps up quick hits, bro. So let's jump into this college football, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We're
Let's
gonna
go.
jump into what we usually do. And if you're new to the show, we always have this. We have this subject called Nosy Neighbor. And what the Nosy Neighbor Watch, I should say, but what Nosy Neighbor Watch is, you know how you have that nosy neighbor next door, some old lady, or whatever. It could be some people. And I mean, there's different types of nosy people. You got the ones that's peeking through the blind, don't want you to see them. You got the ones that acting like they raking the leaves. You got the ones that, especially in the hood, come out with their binoculars on a porch eating chicken wings, binoculars looking, pointing. Yep, that's him, and that's how it is, dog. So, and it's basically talking about being nosy, just about some particular team or player or program in college football. You know what I'm saying? Like we just focus in on this, and I'll go first. I mean, it's easy, but still, I'm gonna be. Oh, hold on, y'all. I don't have no Dookie chain on, y'all. This is my fantasy football championship chain. You know, this is last year I won the championship. I don't want y'all to like, why this dude got a Dookie chain on it? Nah, it ain't no. Nah, that's what it is. But anyway, my, my I just
What a
realized.
belt! What a belt! What a belt!
Oh, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. But I ain't got it with me, man. But y'all see me take the picture, whatever. But like this dude, why I ain't got the Dookie chain on? You know, that ain't my style. Anyway, my nosy neighbor watch is simple. I'm in my bathroom, or not bathroom. I'm in my daughter's room, peeping out the blind so they won't think it's me looking at Alabama, dog. I just want to see how it's gonna go. It's a new coach, new era. You got some of the same players, but I'm just curious to see how it's going to go. How are they going to play? Are they going to be very, very physical? Are they going to be a throwing team now? Because as we mentioned, this coach is what he did in Washington. But I just want to see how it goes. But not only that, how do the fans react to all of this? If they just barely win, is it going to be a lot of hoopla? Because it's going to be weird looking at the sidelines and I don't see this familiar guy pacing up and down.
You don't see Saban, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see him pacing up and down with his head down. Especially if they do something bad or do something dumb. You know how he is. It's just so I'm peeping to see. I'm being nosy, dog. I got to see what it's looking like. I want to see how they respond. So that's my nosy neighbor watch, man. It's definitely Alabama. I just gotta. I'm focusing on them, dog. I'm being nosy about this team, man.
I'm gonna do you. I'm gonna do you one better. I'm looking at them toe up blinds. They got like 2 or 3 missing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The other one's kind of bent. On the edges right there. Like, dude, will y'all go get some new blinds?
Right.
No, we're not getting no new blinds. But I'm being real nosy on Oregon, dog. Real no. It's a lot of hype on Dylan Gabriel. I don't think he like that. How could people? I was watching College Game Day, and a lot of people on the Oregon. People were picking Oregon to win a national championship. I'm like, so you got Georgia, got Ohio State, you got Alabama, Oregon. Like the last time we seen Oregon on this stage, they got slapped.
Right.
Like, so what's going on? Why is there so much hype on Oregon? So I'm like I say, I'm in them toe up blinds, edges missing, couple of strings missing, like you really can't close them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like put a piece of cardboard in the window during the day. Then at night you can move it and you cut the light off in that room.
Right.
Yeah. I'm being real nose on Oregon, big dog. Real nose on Oregon, dog. Real nosy.
Yeah, dog. I feel you, dog.
I
I was
don't
thinking
think
about
Dylan Gabriel, he ain't like that. As the kids say,
yeah,
he not him. You know, every time he him.
Yeah,
he not him. He not
yeah,
him.
I was thinking that too, man. I'm like, I don't know, dog. Like I said, it's funny how the preseason rankings go back from last year. Jokers ain't even got half the team. It's like, nah, I can't see that. So let me ask you, man. So we talked about a little bit about your Georgia Tech. So what I want to know is, and what I was thinking was more on Georgia Tech. Like I said, not necessarily focus on who they beat, but the fact that they beat them. I mean, we've seen Georgia Tech beat teams that they shouldn't have beat.
Right. And then lose the Bowling Green.
Lose to, right.
I was Bowling Green last year.
So, so it's like, and they're at home tomorrow night. I mean, Saturday night, I'm sorry. But I want to know, and I wonder how will they bounce back? Because before, we're used to seeing them do this in the middle of the season, whatever. But jumping out with a win like this, does this give the team that confidence that he can play? Because remember, Coach, what's Coach's name again?
Brent Key.
Yeah, what Key was like, Key said he think that Haynes is did he say the best quarterback in football or the best quarterback in the ACC?
I mean, he gonna say that. He gonna say that.
And but the simple fact that he said that's still big because your coach supposed to hype you up, but you don't see my man in Oregon, he's not hyping up Gabriel.
Yeah.
You don't see what's his name? God, I can't think of nobody's name. Alabama quarterback.
Jalen Milroe.
Yeah. You don't see Milroe getting hyped up like that. So that's a big statement from a coach that usually if your coach say that, you in that upper echelon anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and Hayes has all the confidence in the world, but that had to boost his confidence.
No doubt about it.
Had to lead and bleed into the team as well. So now after this big win, how do you take to me, this is where the season goes. You play Georgia State, you should beat them, but how do you beat them? Is it going to be one of the games where you win 24-14? Or you going to beat the brakes out of them? 47-6.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking to see.
Yeah. Well, luckily for Georgia Tech, and I think when Brent Key does a lot of this talk, I think Brent Key is kind of in I told you so mode, because if we all can remember, people weren't happy that Brent Key got the job.
Right.
He was interim. He did a pretty good job, and he was really like their fifth option because Jamie Chadway, Chadway, who was down in Coastal Carolina, he was like their first choice. He was ready to. He basically taking the job, but he was like, let me tell the team. Georgia Tech was just ready to announce it then, and then he kind of just turned away. He was like, I want to be able to coach the team through the bowl. So he went away. Of course, there was a couple of other names, and so they kind of settled on Brent Key. So Brent Key is coaching with a kind of like a chip on the shoulder, and getting the win like that. It's kind of like, I'm a tech guy. I told y'all I'm going to take care of the program. Nobody is more fit for this job than I am. And then with him being an offensive lineman, I like the even keel that he kind of brings to the table, because offensive linemen, they're not receivers, they're not DBs. They're not going to be rah-rah guys. They're not going to do that. So they're going to always kind of be, hey, not too high, not too low. Of course, he's going to believe in his quarterback as a lineman. The lineman job is always to be protect the quarterback, hype the quarterback up. So, he's very excited about his quarterback because, too, again, Haynes is a guy that he wanted. Like, a lot of people didn't want Haynes. When Haynes transferred from Texas A&M, I mean, it was like Yeah, he in the portal, but it's almost like he found his perfect fit at Tech with this offensive staff. And again, we have an offensive line coach. 9.5 times out of 10, your team is going to be able to run the football. And so that's like really their identity. So, I mean, it's going to be, we are going to have eyes on Tech. How do they play Georgia State? Like, say, can y'all just come in and blow doors? You should just come in and just blow doors on Georgia State.
Yeah.
Should just blow doors on Georgia State. You should,
yeah.
but it's football. And this is going to
It is
kind of
football.
become a,
Yeah.
it's going to kind of become a neighborhood rivalry. Like they right up the street from each other, right up 75.
Right.
So I mean,
I just think that if you're gonna make that statement, if you saying you roll with the big dogs, a different year, you gotta have a statement win. Because to me, a win like that is not that win won't be a statement win if you barely beat Georgia State. And it's funny, the statement win depends on what you do the next week. Because then it's like, oh, okay, yeah, so they were for real. You know what I'm saying? But or is it just y'all both were in Ireland? Florida State, they're not that good already. And then Florida State, they might have been affected just by being in Ireland. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's I don't know. But then also, man, I want to know, we go all the way to Athens with the other Georgia team. They're ranked number 1. Can they do it again? Do you feel like this is the team that could do it again?
Veteran quarterback, super recruiting class at the depth. And I always tell people this: the one thing that Kirby does more than anybody in America, they develop the athletes down there. You come to Georgia, I mean, yeah, he get all these 4 or 5 star, but talk about the 2 and 3 star kids that he do bring in. They develop them guys. They all become first, second round draft pick. Look at Lad McConkey. Who the hell knew who Lad McConkey was? And now he was second round pick out there with the Chargers. So, I mean, he got Carson Beck, who's probably going to be again, first or second quarterback taken in the draft. So the only team you can beat Georgia is Georgia. It's always usually the case. Alabama hit them in the mouth last year. They really had no answer for that. But until somebody can just go in there and Alabama and Georgia, they're like mirror images of each other. So then they play in September too. So that's just gonna be an outstanding game. But the fact too that we have 12 teams in the playoffs, which I hate, but I mean I got to get used to it.
You don't like it? You don't like it?
No, I hate it. I hate it. Because it makes the regular season kind of meaningless now. Not so much meaningless, but like we hung our hats on like team, man, you lose a game, like you out.
Right.
So now you got teams who can kind of like, I mean, you can play a little loose. So which teams be like, man, look, I can drop this game and all I got to do is, just stay within this. That's why I don't like it. Because I'm like, we were having trouble picking 4 teams. Hell, now y'all want 12. But I mean, we know why they did it. It's money, it's the TV, all that stuff there. But back to Georgia, I mean, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard pressed to beat Georgia. It's gonna be hard pressed to beat the Bulldogs.
I want to get back to the rankings. I mean, to the 12-team playoff, because I never looked at it like that. Right, because they can kind of lose a game. Like, we good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. As long as we don't lose 2 games, and if we might still get in if we lose 2 games.
Yeah, get in.
But I looked at it. I'm just tired of, and maybe it's me being selfish. Mace, you already know what it is. You remember back in the day, in the 80s, mid 80s, even 90s, early 90s, where you had the bowl games mattered. Like, first of all, you weren't 5 and 6 getting no bowl game.
Yeah.
It was about 7 bowl games: Cotton Bowl, the Orange Bowl, the Sugar Bowl,
New Year's Day Bowl, New Year's Day Bowl.
Yeah, New Year's Day Bowl. It was another one I forgot, but you had like 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? That was it. But everybody wasn't getting to a bowl game,
right?
And back then too, it was a national championship game, so some of them games counted. Like, this team was depending on who won
Yeah,
the Super Bowl. They was trying to see what happened with the Orange Bowl, and
yeah.
all of that good stuff. Whereas now you got the Kentucky Fried Chicken Bowl.
Money,
We got
dog. Money, dog.
3-point
Money.
conversion bowl. We got,
Money, dog.
come on,
Money.
dog. And it's like, but that's what I'm saying. It's boring, like, because none of those bowls matter. And then the players are not playing in them because
Yeah,
they know they don't matter. So
yeah.
now with these 12 bowl games, to me, it gets it back to where now the stuff, now you want to watch a bowl game because it matters. Like
Yeah, but not really. Because now instead of only 4 teams having kids play, you gotta have 12 teams to go play, but everybody else still gonna opt out. If I'm still ain't in the playoffs, like, why am I going to the Weed Eater Bowl? I ain't going to the Weed Eater Bowl.
But I guess what I'm saying is at least we have 6 bowl games. Well, 6 bowl games plus, it's a playoff. So we're gonna have bowl games that really matter. You know what I'm saying? Where you're gonna get everybody playing their hardest. So I'm looking at it like from that standpoint. But you're right. I never looked at it from the standpoint of like they during the season they're gonna take, because like you said, you couldn't lose a game in the season. It was a wrap.
You couldn't lose a game, dog.
Only way
if you lost a game, you needed
to be early
to lose. Right. You need these people to lose, or like you just say,
it had to be early in the season.
I need to lose early week 2, so I don't fall past 10, because some other people gonna lose, so I can kind of come right back up.
That's what Nick Saban did. He had scheduled that hard game early in the season, lose. We good, just keep winning. People gonna fall off. Next thing you know, yep. So yeah. So yeah, I'm with you, man. All right, bro. Let's move on, dog. We gonna keep it NFL, bro. Your boy Jamar Chase hit him with the fake. He hit him with a fake no-look pass.
Mean pump fake.
Just jabbing everything, and bruh. So you talking about looking stupid. What do you make of this, man? Like, do you think this is gonna pump them up to say Cincinnati, like, yo, this mug just embarrasses? We need to get this joker a deal now, because he flipped it on him. He flipped it. Like, hey, you know how they say in relationships, you transfer that energy, bro. He transferred that energy right back on there.
No,
bruh.
Hey, man. So y'all have heard me say on numerous occasions, wide receivers are the most sensitive people in the world. And just by nature, it's a selfish position. I mean, it's selfish. You dependent on somebody throwing you the ball. Like, you can't do nothing. Somebody throw you the ball. You get certain amount of plays called for you. You out here on this island by yourself. You score a touchdown. You're down there by yourself. You got to wait for everybody to come down there and celebrate with you. You're the furthest away from the damn play. Every play. Dude, this guy has just looked around. His best friend done got paid. He just seen CD get paid. He watched all these other receivers and all. He saw
Justin Jefferson. Go ahead.
Justin. Yeah. He saw Tyreek Hill get new money. And he's sitting there like, bro, I mean, I'm top 3 in the league. Why don't I have a deal? But he also has to know, if he just talked to OGs, talk to mentors or whoever. I mean, the Bengals are they pretty much, they're a notorious cheap football team. Mm-hmm. And he has to understand too, and all these guys do, even though they don't care, but technically they don't have to pay him for another 2 years.
Right.
They can say, hey man, you got to play your contract out. Then next year we can franchise you. And then we can franchise you again if we want to. Now, I don't know what kind of conversations they've had. If they had a good faith conversation, that's why he hit them with the you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, because I mean, dog, they play next Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm always under the belief that these guys talk all that noise. They ain't missing no game check. I think Le'Veon Bell taught everybody. He said it. Looking back, ain't nowhere in the hell he would have set out the whole season. Like, $17 million, he can't get back.
Right.
So, I mean, Jamal, I say this all the time, Ralph. You want to prove to me that you hard, miss that game check.
Right.
Miss that game check. That one I know is real. What everybody talking about standing on business and 10 toes down.
Mm-hmm.
Miss that game check, dog. If you miss that game check, I'm be like, oh man, that boy done dug in, dog. He ain't going nowhere.
Because I tell you what it did. It almost went, even though they still got a week left, because but it still sent a message like, because it's your first practice now. Like after the cuts, like all right, we about to really get in. And he faked him out like that, so it put Cincinnati in a panic. And sometimes when teams panic, you don't think right, and you might rush.
Yeah, but did they panic because he ain't get no deal today? They're like, shit, all right. But all right, dog.
The way coach came out and said, hey, I guess I was wrong. I guess the way he said it to me, it sent that it seemed like coach kind of was about to panic. Like, look, y'all, I don't know what y'all doing.
Yeah, but it ain't got nothing to do with coach. Like, I mean,
right? No, it don't. But I'm saying it just seemed it's gonna cause tension in that building.
Because probably in coach mind, he probably was like, man, this should have been done.
Right. What are we doing?
Dog, he's our number one option. Like, he makes the offense damn go.
Here's the thing, Mace. The fact that T. Higgins was going through the same thing, and now you letting a star receiver, like, we can't have two disgruntled receivers.
Well, one thing about it, and I'm gonna tell y'all this from experience. T. Higgins hoping he don't show up no time soon.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because guess who's gonna get all the targets?
Of course,
T. Higgins. And T. Higgins is playing for T. Higgins on basically on audition for everybody for the world because he won't be in Cincinnati next year.
Right.
So T. Higgins like, yeah, Jamal, man, sit out all your dog. Show them folk, man. Stand on being a Jamal. Sit out all year.
Hey, I'll send you a couple of. I might throw you a couple mil. You know what I'm saying? Just sit out, dog. Yeah. And I might pay you something in return once I get this fat check.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Then Brandon Ayuk hit him with the no look. Also hit San Fran. But he got cleared and he didn't show up. And I think it was like
Ayuk situation, like Ayuk being dumb. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like you say, we tell the truth, shame the devil.
Right.
Brandon Ayuk, listen. You are nowhere near those top 5 or 6 guys who got that money. You are blessed to be in a very good system, Ayuk. And I said this like a month ago. If I'm San Francisco, I'm telling Ayuk, Playboy, you done already test the market. The money that was offered to you turned it down. The Patriots had $32 million for you. Mm-hmm. You ain't want it. So get what? If I'm the 49ers, Brandon Ayuk, he go 30 million or whatever. He go 30 million. Take it. If you don't, sit out. Bro, he doesn't have the leverage that he think he have.
Right.
He don't. And that's why Shanahan them like John Lynch basically said today, dog, play football to be quiet.
Right.
So if you're gonna sit at home, and again, until y'all miss a game check, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But it's no way he can think him and CD, him and
Chase,
Justin Jefferson, him and all them guys should be making the same kind of money. Bruh, stop it.
Because I wonder what is he asking for? Like, I don't.
So clearly he wants. It got to be more than 32 because the Patriots offered him 32. They put the 32 on the table and the trade. He said he didn't want to be a Patriot.
What you want, dog? What you want? And then too, it's not one of those things. It reminds me of not even with my guy Le'Veon, but and it didn't really affect Pittsburgh like that. But I think is that when they got Mendenhall? I can't remember who was running back that replaced him that year. But no, it wasn't that far back. But I forgot who it was that replaced Le'Veon that year. But he did pretty well.
Yeah.
It was Connor. It was Connor.
Yeah.
Remember, Connor was doing the same thing, like catching the ball, running. But
he was doing all of it at a cheaper price.
Yep. But it reminds me of 92. I know you remember this. Not 92, 93. Certain running back said, y'all not paying me, I'm sitting out.
He stood on business. He stood
Sat
on
out
business.
2 games. They lost 2 games. And next thing you know, Emmitt Smith.
Jerry called him in there Sunday. Come sign this deal, dog. Come sign this deal, dog.
So Chase is the one that has that leverage that can say, he don't have a leverage, but I'm saying he has a leverage if he does sit out and you see Cincinnati, they don't play well, to be like, hey, we got to sign them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so like I said, with Ayuk, there's too many weapons there, bro. And then your boy who you like, number 15, he might
Juwan Jennings.
take advantage. No. Yeah, Jennings might take advantage.
He gonna take advantage.
Yeah.
He just moves out the X. So you're gonna have Debo, you got Jennings, I mean, what's my boy Kittle? And then they got these other shifted type receiver guys. I mean, now listen. Until y'all mess around and doggone miss a game check. And I know in Jamal mind and Ayuk mind, they eat there like, dog, hey man, as long as I get a deal before Sunday at 1:00.
Yeah. That's all you want. That's all they want. That's all they
want.
I
get a deal but the thing about it now, and then in Jamal case, maybe they still get something done. But for Ayuk, bro, when you turn down them $32 million in New England, you say you didn't want to go to New England. I don't know what else we can tell you, dog. I don't know what they can tell you, homeboy. But whatever.
So with Aaron Rodgers, this guy comes back. You know, they look pretty good as far as on paper. But
yeah.
Hey, do you think he returns? I don't know, man. I mean, for him to be that, I mean, he gonna always be able to throw, but just to be honest, even as old as he was, his athleticism was still there, and it still helped him. Yeah, he couldn't run for 20 yards like he usually, but bless you, he was savvy enough to get out the pocket and run.
Yeah.
Do you think that he can get back to that Aaron Rodgers, you know, status and lead that team?
I don't know, Ralph. Like, I think he needs to try to operate truly as a pocket passer. I think he kind of showed us last year. I mean, he old, dog. He old. That his style, that the style of play, him on the move, getting like, dog, I just don't expect him to be able to do that an entire season. Mm-hmm. Like I say, I mean, him operating in the pocket, I mean, dude, this guy is definitely accurate, man. He is a quarterback's quarterback. He needed to working in the pocket, dog. That getting outside the pocket and doing all that stuff, that's not gonna be good for AA run, man. I don't want to see AA run get hurt again. Because I mean, anything less than a deep playoff run for these guys, I mean, you know, everybody will get fired, man. Everybody will get fired, dog. So
yeah, I mean, and you know, you got the weapons on there. Like I like to pick up Mike Williams. I mean, now I know I don't wish injury on nobody in any sport, but We seen this Joker. You know what about week 4? Gonna be out week 4 to week 10.
That what he do.
You know what up, cuz? See why Nell. What up, cuz?
There you go.
Picture guru. What up?
There
What
you
up?
go.
But yeah,
Content
man.
capturer. My guy.
But yeah, I you know, I don't see it, man. Like I don't see him getting there. Now, can he be 75%? And it might get him a wild card,
Yeah.
maybe a wild card, but it's just hard to see him like that to get to that point. And then close out the segment. This kickoff situation, the kickoff rule and everything. What you think now? Like how do you feel
I love
about it now?
I love it. As a former kick returner, I love this, and I love it because, and I saw two people kind of do it toward the end of the preseason, kind of start figuring out, bruh, if you start that thing to the right or to the left and just hit the middle,
Exactly.
everybody engaged, bruh, just hit that middle running, dog. You're gonna run that thing. I've already said this. Cordero Patterson and Cordero or McCole are going to be the first two people to return that thing for a touchdown. Dog, I'm sitting here wondering, like, why are guys standing on the sideline? Why ain't nobody trying to hit that thing to the middle?
You start seeing it.
Jump outside.
Yep. I start seeing it later on in the preseason where you start seeing these big runs because that's what there was. It was one cut and go. I mean, and honestly, that's always been what, unless it was just a nice wedge and you just ran through. But for the most part, you look at Cordero. I mean, not Cordero, but Cordero Patterson. Look at and you look at Hester. One cut, boom. That was it. And that's all you got. That's how you got to treat this. Like it's boom, boom. Because by the time they disengage, you going right. They all going towards the right. You cut towards the middle. It's nobody. Look, it's no second. It's no second.
It's just the kicker back though.
Yeah, just the kicker. Yeah.
Everybody within these little 10 yards right here.
Right.
Man, I'll tell you, I'd be so frustrated watching it because it's like 3 or 4 times, like, oh, there go the hole right there. Like, oh my God, he missed it.
I ain't gonna lie though. At first, it was looking like, yo, this look weird. Like, what are they doing?
I like, because even when the XFL, when I saw the XFL first do, I like, this perfect. Mm-hmm. And like I say, kick returners, and why this is easier, because like I say, this is much easier than having 10 guys kind of run out in the sprint. You always got one guy who kind of like the wedge buster who gonna go in there and kind of just throw his body in there. So you got to kind of figure out, okay, what a wedge buster, how is he gonna attack it? And I'm just sitting there like, dude, this is gonna be one of these things where when the first person break it, we gonna start seeing kick returns.
Right.
I agree totally. I totally agree. And I hate that for so long we kind of took kick returns out the game. Because that's a way to change game. Like, man, to get a big return, to flip the field, to, see somebody make the kicker do zigzags, or, just you and that contain, man.
Right.
I was always a firm believer. Once you get that thing going, I was always going to cut clean across the field.
Right.
Once get everybody flowing, I'm going to cut against everybody. And because now they got to flip their hips. I'm out already. Dude, right. I love this thing. Like I say, Cordero or McCole going to be the first one to break the thing.
You have it. We're going to see, man. Look, we're going to take a quick break, you all, and we'll be right back.
Have a sports injury? Need to see an orthopedic doctor? Ortho Atlanta is one of Metro Atlanta's largest orthopedic and sports medicine practices, providing orthopedic and sports medicine care for the whole family. With 37 physicians and 14 offices, the practice provides the highest level of care for injury of muscles, joints, bones, and spine. Ortho Atlanta offers convenient access to a full range of musculoskeletal surgeons and specialists. Ortho Atlanta also offers on-site physical therapy, pain management care, MRI imaging, and workers' compensation care. The Ortho Atlanta surgery centers in Austell and Fayetteville provide cost-effective, same-day surgical procedures in an accredited outpatient center. Hip, knee, shoulder, back pain? Ortho Atlanta has you covered with specialists in all areas. Same-day appointments, orthopedic care for the whole family. Ortho Atlanta, Atlanta's choice for orthopedic and sports medicine care. Learn more at www.orthoatlanta.com.
Yo, what up? This is Tyrese Maxey, and you're listening to 3 Point Conversion.
Yo, we are back inside the 3 Point Conversion Sports Lounge. What up, Marlon? My guy. What up, dog? My guy. Hey, right now it's time for the segment What's on My Mind. This is where we get to, speak a little bit, talk, whatever's on our mind. It could be serious. It could be something crazy. It's just something, it's like, yo, let me get this off my chest, man. Quick 2 or 3, 4 minutes, and well, really 5, but however you want to go, uninterrupted. And I go first, man. What's on my mind? Honestly, it goes back to, you talk about the kickoffs and everything, and the one cut and go. The splash plays, what we miss, right? In the NFL, especially like that. We miss the big hits, across the middle. We don't get to see that anymore. You want that too. But it's something else that I miss in the NFL. And it's from my favorite team of football. That's NFL Films. I miss the bloopers, bro. Can we bring back the bloopers? Come on, y'all. That was the highlight. Watching the weekly bloopers, what I'm saying? Or even just bringing back just NFL Films. Like, I forgot what it was called, but, just showing the game, then you'll see the bloopers and all of that with the funny noises. Man, it was comedy because it's a bunch of that right now.
Great time.
Great time. Yeah.
That was a great time.
It's a bunch of that right now. And it's like, I miss that side of football where we can laugh. You see the players laughing. Everybody want to be mic'd up, and it's dope to see them mic'd up and some funny stuff. But I miss the bloopers, man. It was just a time back then where you couldn't wait because all right, what's gonna happen now? Like I even miss just rest in peace, Steve Sable, man, coming in and doing his thing. Just that was classic. You see the old, the old film, you know what I'm saying?
NFL film, dog.
Yeah, and how you will see it in the background and all. Man, I miss all that, man. The projectors, how we used to be in school and all. I miss all that, bro. Like, I know NFL films are still there because you see them. They got to bring something like that back. I mean, I know Steve Sable not there, but I miss that. You know what I'm saying?
There's enough people who know how to do that, man.
It is. It is, bro. It is. They ain't got to be corny. And that was the thing with Steve Sable. He wasn't corny. He didn't try to make jokes all the time. He let the right, Marlon. He let it happen. Like he talked about he brought up the story. He created it, set it up, and then the video did the thing. Yeah, and I miss the music, man. I mean, that made the videos even more. You know what I'm saying? Going in slow motion. You seeing the ball spinning real in slow motion, the rain pop. Man, that was football, bro. That was maybe I'm just get off my lawn. I'm old school, but
no, man.
I think the young kids will love that today, bro. I think that's something. It made football that much more. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the old boy to do Hard Knocks. That's the voice of Hard Knocks. He could do it.
Yeah.
So
they could get so many people to do it. They get Mike Strahan to do it. They get Ray Lewis to do
it. Right. You can I just miss it though, man. Because the NFL films, they still out there, but it's just like I miss that, dog. Like I miss that, man. If it was one before ESPN, because back then everybody wanted to work for ESPN, but before ESPN, I always wanted to work for NFL Films.
Yeah.
Because I had that shirt. You know, it's kind of like make me, kind of like was the
The little
thought process.
polo or the little
Yeah,
NFL field t-shirt. Yeah.
they had a T-shirt and the NFL, but you knew when you saw them. Oh, here they go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of the thought process with this, man. You know what I'm saying? When you saw us when we was at the Super Bowl, so we walk in. Oh, here they go. We walked in like a team. But that was fun.
All access, dog. All access. Dog. Yeah, man.
All access. But
Go
that's what's on my mind, man. You know, I just missed that. 6'4" toss power trap. Right. Yeah, man. I just missed all. Look, Marlon getting in his bag. Yeah, I miss all that, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mace. What you got, man?
Dude, so other night at the Indiana Fever Atlanta Dream game, I was just reminded about this word. We throw it around all the time. We like to talk about it all the time, and it's just like support. And we're blessed to be able to do what we do, but we get to see, like, so I always get this question, well, why the Aces, why Chicago, why whoever, why those games not at State Farm? And I have to always remind and tell people, like, dog, demand and support. Like, dude, I made a point to get down to the arena at 5 because I wanted to see the line, the jerseys, and every color.
Mm-hmm.
Black people, white people. Dude, it's a reason those two games were at State Farm. It's a reason why everywhere Indiana goes, they're like this traveling show. It's a reason every time Caitlin touches the ball, the electricity in the building. Dog, we can say what we want. You can get this theory, you can get that theory. We've seen it firsthand. Caitlin has made this game. And I know, Angel, when I tell you butts and seat, when I tell you draw, Indiana has to be like this season, the greatest road show going. But it's the support of her fans. Mm-hmm. It's people like when you rock with something, you rock with it. Not, oh yeah, man, because I mean, it's easy to say, yeah, I rock with it. But do you create a demand when next year? Let's see when Asia come time. Listen, we know she's been the best player in the WNBA, but is there a 20,000, 40,000, 60,000 seat demand for her? No. Is it a 10,000, 12,000, 50,000 seat demand for Angel? No. But for this girl, it is. And it's only everybody. I implore you to, if she comes near your city, just get in the building. You ain't got to watch her. Just get in the building and watch how she affects the bottom line. This girl, say what y'all want, this girl is a cash cow. Our jersey, Raphael, my witness, our jerseys, Indiana jerseys, dude, in every color, worn by everybody. Yeah. I don't see y'all with Asia jerseys on. I don't see y'all with Caitlin. I mean, with Angel jerseys. I don't. What's on my mind, dog?
And you know what? It's probably players in the WNBA. Not probably. I know it's players that was better. You got Coop, you got Swoops, Asia, Diana. But one thing, I go back to the NBA. You had certain people that did that to the NBA. And honestly, as many players that was that cold, yet still, they would fill the arena up. But if you go to Chicago, it's going to sell out no matter what. If you go to New York, it's going to sell out no matter what, especially if it's Jordan. You know, Jordan is just going to be real crazy, get a ticket or whatever. But as cold as Neek wasn't selling out arenas like that to just be Neek. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere he went, no, he wasn't. No,
he wasn't. Barkley, people want to go see Barkley, but Barkley wasn't a main. I mean, like I said, if it's no matter what, people are going to sell out because if your team is good and you got it, they're going to sell out because another team's no doubt. But I'm just saying, let's look at Atlanta. If Barkley came to town, or when Barkley came to town, I guarantee you they didn't sell out.
Dude.
When the Portland Trailblazers came to town, when the Knicks, I mean, only time Knicks came because you got Knicks fans, but I'm just saying for Patrick, no. And they were great. But it was only a few. It was Jordan. Bro, that might have been it. I mean, in his era in the 90s, but you had Magic, then you had Bird and Jordan.
I'm gonna tell you who else sold out everywhere they went.
Who?
Allen Iverson.
And Allen Iverson, he sold out.
Everywhere AI went.
But it probably wasn't no one else. I'm trying to think. Was it anybody else in that?
Nah, that just was like nah.
Maybe I don't think Garnett was like that. I mean, Garnett, he wasn't like that. People wanted to see him, and it was Kobe. Oh, Kobe, the other one.
Of course, Cole. Yeah.
And Shaq. When Shaq first came in the league, that was a must see.
Yeah, freaking nature.
But the point is, it's not going to be a lot of people that can do that. It's never that. So what's going to happen is, right? And what's going to happen is, you want someone that's going to do that to get everybody to start watching the game. Then once everybody start watching the game, now these sellouts, maybe not those type of arenas, but they'll start selling out the regular arenas because they love the game. Now they can start appreciating Asia Wilson, or I mean, everybody don't love or hate Angel, but you can celebrate Nafisa. Am I saying her name right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nafisa. You know, and who else? You know what I'm saying? Whoever else, you can have that, but it has to be one. Sometimes it may be two, but we just mentioned it. In every generation, it's not 8 guys. It's like, oh, it's not a person. No, it's not like that. It's that certain person. Like Ja was doing that. You know what I'm saying?
He turned everybody off.
Yeah, he turned everybody off.
Dude, when the season is over, I want everybody to just look at and it's gonna be easy to do. Indiana has to be double or tripling everybody in attendance.
Right.
And this in when this girl comes to your town, everybody's cashing out. Everybody's cashing out. Yeah, can't say that about everybody else. I mean, you just can't. And again, y'all with Angel. Dog, y'all not rocking with Angel like y'all like they rocking with this girl.
No.
Watch this. We cover the W. We get content from everybody. What's your most watched content?
Okay, I'm glad you said that. So, and it's funny because she's helping the other content. So we came back from before the break. We was putting this out, and I'm gonna just be 100, keep it 100, keep it a buck. My content before the break, when I was posting WNBA, we'll say once I start posting her and even Angel, it start going up, right? We was at 50, 60,000. Then it got to the point where I'm gonna say this. Because of her, the New York Liberty would get 70,000 views on my page. This is one video. Because of her, Angel Reese, people love Angel, but still, because of the haters, whatever. Angel was getting up to 150, 200,000 views. This was one video. Caitlyn and the Fever, 400,000, 600,000 views just for one video. And I'm talking about consistent. So after the break, I'm gonna keep it a butt. After the break, the morale went down because of that. Man, ain't nobody watching. And I'm like, hey, what's up with my channel? But whatever. And what that much to post anyway. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. But just recently, I posted the Dream. I posted the Dream videos when they came back. 327 views, 400 something, 200 something views. So now, Caitlyn comes to town, 59,000 views. Well, it's at almost, it might be at 100,000 now, just for that post game. Look at the Dream, 5.7 thousand views after I posted the Caitlyn. It's an effect. It's an effect.
Bruh, I have like raw, not even, and I'm putting keeping a lot of other stuff in the tuck.
Right.
But just with my phone, video of Caitlyn warming up or just whatever, dude, it was like a 12-second video. It's been shared over like 700 times. Now it has like 56,000. It's a 12-second video.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, so
yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, and you know what? And so let's stick with this because this leads right into the WNBA. I'm gonna stick, and we stick with Indiana and Caitlyn. I don't know if you remember me saying this. I was saying in the beginning of the season, like, I think this team is talented. They just need time.
Yeah,
this team gonna be a problem if not this season, especially next season. And now you start, because they went on the streak now. They haven't lost yet since they came back from the break.
Bro,
and they were winning right before the break.
They rolling.
And it's just not Caitlyn. It makes sense. Everybody makes sense. With Kelsey, with
Aaliyah.
What's my other girl name? The one that's messing.
Now they got Damaris Dundas playing good. Used to be here in Atlanta. She was getting buckets the other night against us.
Right. Yep.
Oh yeah.
They look good. How good are they though? Do you think we can see an upset in the playoffs? Can we see this team? Maybe
they got enough dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Can they beat Las Vegas in the series? I mean, it's gonna be tough. Can they beat New York in the series? It's gonna be tough. But I think like everybody else, because the way they're playing now, Caitlyn extends the floor so much that gives Kelsey so much room to operate, gives Aaliyah so much room to operate, and everybody else, they work. Because I mean, especially once she splashed one of them damn timeline threes, then now you got to extend the defense even more. And oh, by the way, she'll blow by you. Like, she kind of put people to sleep with her handles on a crossover. So,
right.
Hey man, this intriguing basketball team.
Don't forget Nalissa. Nalissa be balling too.
Bro, this is what I'm telling dog. This team's so loaded, man. And they just gaining ground like dog. We hadn't seen all that they're gonna become, dog.
Yeah. And they like playing with each other. That's the dope part about it. They have this bond with each other, man. And it's so cool to see Caitlyn. We'll get off Caitlyn, but it's so cool if you really get to watch her press conferences and to be up there in front. And she's usually like this with Atlanta. I don't know why. She's so cool, man, and carefree and like to laugh. And she's starting to understand. She's starting to get it now. I can control what I want to control with this mic, laugh and make these little jokes and become more must-see TV at the podium. You know what I'm saying? It's just not, because I think she was just trying to protect herself, because you know how it was. Everybody want to ask her questions and try to make her either look bad or look good, and she don't like the attention no other way. It's like not about me. It's about So
she's navigated this thing well, and you can see the difference from the first time she was here to this time. And you can tell the break did something for the entire team, but it did something for her too.
Yeah.
So it's so funny. This was I got Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. It was Brandon. Hey, Brandon, he's like, man, dog, I just want to see it live. And it was so funny. He was just sitting there like, I mean, she just this plain Jane girl.
Mm-hmm.
But then when she started dribbling, she turned it to something else. I like, yeah, nah, I mean, she, ponytail, no muscle definition, just
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
I
boy,
almost,
she can put that thing, but she can put boy.
right. Yeah, she can play. What the what we got out of here with that with the Dream? So they playing better.
Play much better.
Can they make a run?
Yeah, they can make a run with you. You can see the difference with a healthy Jordan Canada. You see the leadership we have on the floor, and now, and listen, tell the truth, shame the devil. Haley was not giving us a damn thing, man.
Nope.
Not giving us nothing.
Nope.
Now everybody kind of in their natural spot. We still need Ryan to do Ryan stuff.
Yeah.
She just, I mean, in these moments, she just not, I mean,
Right.
I say she should be 20 and 10 every night. I mean, again,
Yeah.
she has that kind of skill set.
Yeah. AP needs, and when we get AP back,
man, AP done turned to a supermodel down. I don't even be recognizing AP no more these days.
AP, I think AP even got to the point she might not even play. She might be like, you know what, I'm good with this. That's what I saw. Like,
yeah. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah, she loving it. Yeah, she.
Hey, what is you doing?
I don't know what happened. Yeah, she did. She killed it. That's what's up. I'm happy for her, man.
She got boots. She got the boots on, and she got that long hair. Don't care. She said she was like, "Oh, you ain't gonna speak." I said, "No, because I don't know who you are right now." I used to you having some Jason Tatum's on, not no
right.
Boots. Like, what are we doing?
Right.
What is you doing, girl?
All right, y'all. It is time for the most infamous, the most famous
Stop it
segment. Yo, bye, you stupid, man. All right, my stopping segment is, my stopping for the segment. I'm gonna put the picture up, dog. Let me say it first. So, shout out to my girl Simone Biles. Simone Biles, we love her. She's so nice. She's so sweet. She a professional. She a champion. She's the best. She's the greatest. First of all, the fact that she came, I get you supporting your dude, but I'm gonna give her one because she don't know. She don't know. First of all, you can't come. It's not a stop it, but you can't come to the Bears game. I know it's your man's jacket and his face. You can't wear no Packers jacket. I don't care if that joker played with him. You don't do that. You lucky they didn't trash you and all of that. Like, and she said she caught it on social media. But I'm gonna get into it because she don't know. You know what I'm saying? He should have told you that. He should have warned you that. But he probably was looking like, what the hell you doing? Like, no, I ain't tell you to wear that one.
To the Bears, yeah, come on.
Yeah, I ain't tell you to wear that jacket. No, it ain't even cold outside, and you wearing that. Like, yeah. He probably was shocked that she wore it. Like, oh. Anyway, my stop it goes to her because they was talking about a biopic film. She was saying that she has somebody in particular she wants to play her if they do a film on her.
Come on.
That's who she want, y'all. If y'all listening to it's Zendaya. That's who she wants to see. Said that's who I want to play her in my biopic if it's ever created.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I'm gonna give it one more.
Stop it.
Yeah,
first of all, she like 15 shades lighter than you. Then she like 5 feet taller than you.
Right. All that dog.
Come on now. What you trying to say, Simone? What you trying to say? No, let me stop. I ain't gonna.
What is you doing, baby? What is you doing?
Right. Well, like, come on, man. Like, what What's going on, bro? I can't. I don't know. But she get my stop it, bro. When I saw this, I'm looking like, for real?
Yeah. Stop it.
That's my stop it, dog. What you got?
So, dog, I wasn't gonna do this, but I got to. This is week 2. We're going to week 3 of the high school football season. Parents, if you're already going to the coaching staff to kids' role in the offense or in the defense, what are we doing? The season hadn't even unfolded yet. We hadn't even got to region play. Why are you already going to the coaches talking about your son's role in the offense or the defense? Come on, man. It's like it's too early for that. It's too early for that. And y'all winning. So, I mean, is it about the wins, loss, or is it just about your child?
Stop it.
It's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks until the season. We should not be having parent-coach conferences this early in the season. Give them to them one more time, man.
Stop it.
Oh, that's funny.
What is we doing?
Oh no. That be killing me too.
Hey man, as you like to say, man, mugs are tripping like dog. Hey man, listen now. If it
right, cuz you right.
if we get to game 5 and we get ready to go into the region, and I mean your son not, now it's week 2. Y'all 2-0, like, oh, I mean,
not in high school, dog.
Listen, this is why I retired from coaching. Parents love the kids, hate the parents. So, like, one of my partners was telling me the other day. So during this time, yeah, I get phone call from all my coaching partners who still in the game. I won't even name this high school, but this particular high school is loaded. Like they're going to make a serious run to state. 2 games in, coaches are fielding phone call after the game about their son role. Man, why my son? Can we go home and watch the film first? Can we inject? So I always had a 24-hour rule. Win or loss, 24-hour rule. I'm not talking to nobody. I got to watch the film. I got to evaluate. Then I'm ready to have a conversation.
Right.
Other than that, like, man, like, y'all stop calling coach right after the game, man. Coach got a lot going on. Coach got a lot on his mind.
Call him like he a pastor, like y'all got problems and stuff. Like, come on, man, chill with that.
Y'all wilding out here, man. Y'all wilding out here, man. You wilding, dog. Like, relax.
Hey, so we about to transition to y'all. We're about to show. So Mace can attest to this. We're media, right? As you mentioned, we get to cover. We get to see Caitlin. We see LeBron. We get to see Justin Jefferson. We see it all. Like whatever you want, college, all of that, right? We're there watching the games, Super Bowl, all of that. We get to witness all of this. Thank God. We love it, right? And yes, it's not as easy as it looks. We just not sitting there. It's tiring and tiresome. It's a lot of work.
A lot of shit going on.
But we're not as you see the stuff that, oh man, he interviewed this person. Oh, they had this person on the show. But we're about to tell you behind the scenes where I'll just put it like this. you know, the welcome to the NFL moment, the welcome to the NBA moments, all of that. Well, we're gonna tell you our welcome to the media moment. The times where it didn't go right in the media for us. Um, I'll go first. I'll go first. Baseman doing this longer than me, so I know he got something crazy. I'm gonna tell you the one that I was sick and I was ready to I was sick. I was ready to cry. So I'm at the All-Star game, right? This is the first, so this is a great year. My first year getting inside, I covered the Super Bowl. The week of the Super Bowl was in Atlanta. It's my first full year covering the Atlanta Hawks. 2 weeks later, I get into the NBA All-Star game. Like I get to cover do all that weekend, all that crap, All-Star weekend. And remember the three-point contest where Steph and Seth battled each other?
Yeah.
And it was back in Charlotte. So everything was just nostalgic and everything, right?
Yeah.
I get in there. I asked Steph the first question about how was it with your playing going against your little brother. And this is before Seth was known, right? Little brother. Then the fact that you have, your father there is this witness, and he gave me a great answer. Got it. I bet. Got it. Y'all know me. I get my question. I'm keeping moving because they had all the players who participated. And I see Seth, like two other people there. I go over to Seth. People still don't know who he is.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, there goes Seth. Let me go back. Let me go back over there. So I go back to him, ask him questions. So I start asking him questions. Like, hey, so are you nervous or see your father and all that? He give me answers. So I'm like, cool. Everybody dipped. Now everybody's still with Curry and whoever else is in it, Dame and all that. So I got Seth by myself. We start talking. I'm still recording him. I'm like, so Seth got the mic over there, and I'm like, Seth, so man, so what was it like growing up knowing that your pops and playing the game? He was telling me that, and I'm like, so how is it like on family, like with Thanksgiving and holidays? He was like, bro, he's just telling me. He opened it up like a older church lady who just gossiping. He telling me everything.
Right.
He told me about how they play with each other, how they compete, like who can eat the fastest or who can eat the most. Before Thanksgiving, they throwing a football, then they shooting the basketball. They have a 3-point. He telling me all this. Nobody's around. No, Steph won't talk about this.
Right.
But give me all of this. I'm like, I'm gonna kill with this golden. Talking to him, he like whatever. We talk for like 10 minutes. Dap him up. Cool. I can't wait to post. Get over there. I'm like, all right, let me make sure here, Steph. Yep, cool. So I'm like, all right, let me start editing this. Where I start to edit, and I'm looking at the video. I'm like, and I see him talking. I'm like, cool, let me turn it up so I can hear it. Now you see it. I'm like, yo, my phone tripping? So I'm like, oh, let me take the thing out. Maybe, bro, I forgot to turn my mic on. Nothing. Mace, but I wanted to cry. Dog.
Yeah.
I wanted to cry. I was sick. Then what made it worse, I leave the building. I leave the so we walk in a certain way. You had a park, and then you had to catch a little train or something. Then you go in the building, right?
Right.
So by the time everybody left and we interviewed everybody, they let us out in a different way. So I'm walking, I'm like, oh shoot, wait, I think I go this way. No, that's not. I didn't know how to get home. I'm like, where did I park? So I'm walking around, and it's like a little circle, as they call Uptown. And I never forget the parking space. The parking place is called parking garage is called the Last. Everybody know the Last parking garage.
Right.
But they had like 9 of them in that vicinity. I walked around from 11:30 till 2:45 a.m. looking for my car. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I was to the point I was about to start crying for real.
Yeah.
I saw like a homeless person. Excuse me, do you know what the last I'm asking him? He like, no, I don't know. Like it started raining, and the worst part is I had the key. I was staying with somebody. I wasn't supposed to stay with them. They had a Airbnb, and they let me stay there. Like it was last minute. I wasn't supposed to stay there, but they gave me the key because they're like, "Yo, we're gonna be out. We're gonna be partying. You still gonna be out before we're gonna be coming in before us." They sitting waiting in the car. I'm walking around, dog, for 3 hours in the rain. No gym shoes. No.
Wow.
Yeah. So from now on, when I come, I'm taking pictures of where I'm at. Right here,
Yeah.
such and such. Hey, we coming out right here, right? Okay. Then every time making sure that light is on my battery, bro. But yeah, that hurt.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
That was the worst. So, like I said, I'm ready now. I'm prepared now. So,
Bruh. My first year covering the Falcons. Oh my God, this was so crazy. I think they played. It was the first game of the season. They played the Carolina Panthers. First game of the season. Great game. Matt Ryan. This is just boom. Great game. Yeah, that's I got to meet Josina. I got to meet Pam Oliver. Like it was just a great day. Like, boy, I'm winning the day. Blah 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 blah. Post game, cool down period. We go in the locker room. Get your interviews with your players. So I'm like, around Julio. They did Calvin Ridley's rookie year. So interview Calvin, interview like DeMonte KZ, but like the corner of my eye, peripheral, Matt Ryan walking to his locker. Bump all these interviews. I'm finna go get Matt. By himself, nobody with him. Boom. Boom. Got my tripod. Walking over to Matt, like, man, what's up, Matt? Man, great game day. He's like, yeah, man, appreciate it, brother. He kind of looking like, man, what you doing? So I'm like,
I already know.
I'm getting ready to set everything up.
Right. Oh, man. You ain't know, dog. You ain't know. Go ahead.
Me the relation dude, like, sir, what are you doing? Something to get mad. He said, nobody gets the quarterback. He goes in the big room. Everybody looking at me like, rookie.
What is this dude? Who was I just like? Hey, who did he? That's my grandma. Who did he have to sleep with to get this job? Right?
Bro, I was looking at Matt actually started laughing.
Oh,
So he was like, don't worry about it. So boom, we go in the big room.
Wait. How did you play it off? Like, because at that
I couldn't play it off. The only good thing is because Matt's locker was so far away from everybody. Okay. Not a lot of people saw.
Not a lot of people saw. Okay,
but enough people saw. But it get worse. We get in the big room, and I had on. Nah, it's so crazy. I had on like this pink polo. So you just knew my shirt,
right?
So we get in the big room. Like so, I'm saying, like I'm not asking nothing. I'm like, man, I just want to get out of here. So Matt talk. He give it pregame. He post game. So he start. He said, so they were like, all right, we'll take questions from the room. Matt say, pink polo. He needs to ask the first question.
Oh, because he was trying to show you love.
Yeah, I'll say a lie. Totally embarrassed, dog. Totally embarrassed, like, bruh.
What'd you say?
Oh no, I had a great question, but it's the fact he put me
on the spot. Now everybody looking at you.
They were like, why he got the first question? Because D-Led always asked the first question.
Yeah.
Matt say, pink polo shirt. He should get the first question. Oh.
Oh.
But luckily, because I knew what I wanted to ask you when I was in the room.
Yeah, okay.
So I just asked that question. And so, they put the transcript post game in the paper. I was like, that's my question. Mind you, I just embarrassed myself in front of everybody, looking like a damn first timer. Yeah,
Right,
man,
right.
that was bad for you, boy, man. That was bad
bro.
business. I mean, you had to see me getting set up, man. Matt was looking at me like, and I should have known when nobody was over there, but I'm like, I got to jump on mugs.
Yeah, you gotta be ready because you're like, all right, yeah, I'm here. Because you would think that, like,
I'm gonna get my question out the way, and then I'm gonna go. Because by the time, like he kind of slipped out the shower. He got dressed, like I says. I'm like, ain't nobody around, man. Let me go and ask my 2 questions, and I'm gonna be out.
And you out. You good.
No,
like,
totally embarrassing. So from that point forward, like when I got in the locker room, I knew exactly who I was going to talk to. So from there, I had a plan. Give him a question, get out of there, get in the big room, and sit front row so I can get my quarterback question. I was so embarrassed.
Oh man, that's
so
I know
embarrassed.
That's why I said I knew what you was going to say when you said the fact that you was like you lined up and he looking at you like what you. I already knew that because the quarterback. Wandale said a question for the guys: how is Tom Brady going to be able to comment football games when he is possibly going to be part owner of the Raiders?
$400 million.
Yeah, and what 8 Super Bowls or something like that? Yeah,
$400 million
easy question.
that they gave dog.
Yeah, that's an easy question.
Doing it.
Yeah, he gonna. That's how they do it. A lot of people that was doing that. Yeah.
Cause he ain't gonna have no problem. He got 400 million reasons why he gonna be great on TV. For their sake, he better be great.
But that's good. You was able to get your question because Oakley punked me one time, and then we'll move on to baseball. But Oakley punked me one time. Charles Oakley with the big 3. We get over there and we waiting. We get in and big 3 they usually have somebody that's conducting a post game right here. Right. So any questions and all of that good stuff. And he was like, yeah, I mean, but he's still gonna be able to do it though.
They just won't let him call Raider games.
Yeah,
they won't let him call Raider games.
That's it. Yeah, he'll still be able to do it. But he was like, so we was waiting. So we was all in there, all the media, and we're waiting. And Charles Oakley, his team already up on the podium. So straight bully. He a bully. Straight. Hey man, we need to get it started.
Yeah, like, dude is a bully.
We looking around like, yeah. He's like, hey, somebody needs to start. Hey, you. That joker pointed right at me. You. Ask a question. Look, here I go. What did y'all? Brian know what to ask. I just started talking, dog, because he wasn't about to come up to Oakley.
Hey,
I remember he was in Chicago, and then of course New York, bro. When I like jumped, you'd have thought my mom was, hey, so you said that when, bro, I just started talking, dog.
Yeah, that big 3 thing was comedy. Gary Payton, I can't remember somebody next to me asking Gary quick, and Gary went straight Oakland. I was like, oh no, I'm good. I don't ask no questions. I'm good. If this how they talking to folks, nah, good. I'm good, bro.
That's
good.
Like Jim Boeheim was my first game. And
I don't want that smoke.
Jim Boeheim went off on a reporter. Yeah, so I know, dog. I feel you, dog. I don't want that. All right, man. We're about to wrap it up, but we got to talk some baseball. And y'all saw earlier. If y'all didn't see earlier, I talked about the Braves, and Mace shook his head no. Mace, come on, man. The Braves have won 4 in a row. They won the last 8 out of 10. But you said that don't mean a thing because Philly ain't trying to get that thing up, huh?
Trying to get that thing up, dog. And again, the Mets, we not chasing the Mets. The Mets chasing us. We only good when we chasing the Mets, dog. That's the only time we good, dog.
You said it, dog. You said it.
That's the only time we good, dog. So I'm telling you, that's the only time we good, dog.
So right now
we aren't chasing. We got to be chasing.
Braves are 5.5 games back. Okay, so Philly just lost then.
Yeah.
Because they were 6 games before we started the show.
Right.
I'm sorry, Braves won 2 in a row, but they won the last 8 out of 10. I'm sorry, my
Right.
fault. But still, 5.5 games back. You said, it's not gonna happen.
So, and the only reason I say that, Ralph, is simply because, like, dog, look what every time something start going good for us, dog, we lose a guy. We lose a guy, man. So I don't want to get my hopes up, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't want to get my hopes up because I don't feel like having my heart broken. Just go ahead and let me down easy. Let me get ready for everybody to be healthy and come back next season and be ready for the show. Like, don't get to the wild card and then get beat 10-0. Like,
right.
Don't do me that way. Let's just be out and let's just regroup for next year.
Right.
Let's do that.
All
How
right,
about
man.
we do that?
So how about we make Ab happy? Okay. So since we never talk about the Yankees. That's what he said.
We talk about the Yankees all the time. What's he talking about?
I don't know where he be, but that's what he said though. You see, I put it up. But no, for real though. Right now, Yankees right now, they do have a 1-game lead on the Orioles. Bruh, like
first
I said,
of all, shout out to Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge finna hit 60 of them things again,
60.
man.
Dog, I didn't even know he hit.
Shout out to Aaron Judge, man.
Ab was telling me that he hit 50. I guess I missed it. With this covering the Falcons, I was probably knocked out or whatever. But yeah, bro, that's big news, dog.
Dog, I mean, go back to back. 60.
Can I ask you this?
Yes, sir.
Is he the best baseball player?
Is
MLB?
he the best baseball player? Probably the most dangerous hitter. Best baseball player. I can't give him the best baseball player because I think I mean, right now, you probably say right now, Shohei's probably the best baseball player. Excuse me, especially if it wasn't for Mookie, if Mookie being hurt. But the most dangerous hitter, without a doubt, in baseball is Aaron Judge. I wish you would want to go out there and pitch against Aaron Judge. Dog.
The dude is
listen. Aaron Judge and that stands, dog. It's almost like where do you throw it? Like, where do you pitch to him?
Yeah. There's nowhere you could pitch to him.
Where do you folk be trying to jam him and he can turn on it and put the damn thing in left field and he hit opposite field on dog, bro.
Yeah, man. So
if I'm a pitcher and I see 99 come up the bat, yeah, I think I'm calling for intentional walk, dog. I'm not.
Yeah, easily.
No.
All right, and I think last week you think Baltimore's going to catch.
Baltimore going to be in the mix, dog. Yeah,
I think so. You know what Juan says? I said Otani because he's the ace pitcher. I think we might see the last of him pitching.
Yeah, he's not pitching. He's not pitching this year.
I don't think he's gonna pitch again.
I don't think he's gonna pitch. I wouldn't pitch him again. Maybe spot, but like that every 5 days, nah. His bat and what he does is more valuable than him pitching, dog.
Right. Yeah.
I think his career is longer is him being a everyday player versus him pitching. I wouldn't pitch him. I wouldn't pitch him.
I agree. Now the AL Central, Kansas City, they have they're 1 game behind the Guardians. The Guardians 76-58. Kansas City is 75-59, of course, and the Twins are 3 games back. We thought Cleveland was gonna run away with this, but man, Kansas City jumped up. And Cleveland they only won 4 out of the last 6.
Emmanuel Claus, man, he is, dude. When he on the bump, he almost unhittable. Like he carrying like a 0.6 some ERA right now. Like it's he putting up crazy numbers when it's his turn to pitch, man. Like it's crazy, dog.
Ridiculous.
Crazy.
AL West, everybody wants to lose. Like no one is taking advantage, but Houston still has a 3.5 game lead, which I think that they're going to maintain. I mean, you still got to watch out for Seattle, but I don't know. I know you said you think Seattle's going to come back, but
yeah, but you and I keep talking about this. Houston just one of them teams you do not want to play in the playoffs, dog.
Dog,
No.
they get in the playoffs.
You don't want to see them because dog, they can hit a ton, man. They get the time to pitch. And listen, I wouldn't want to see the Astros in the playoffs. I wouldn't want to see the Astros in the playoffs. They scared out. They are they tough, dog.
Absolutely.
They have more success as the Guardians.
Right, for real, yeah.
The Indians ain't been relevant since Kenny Lofton and Albert Bell.
Right.
Shout out to Albert Bell, man. Albert Bell, like one of my favorite players. He was such a knucklehead, man.
Yeah, man, knucklehead.
Love me some Albert Bell, man.
Philly right now, of course, got a 5.5 game lead. Braves are 3 games up on the Mets. NL Central, Milwaukee has an 8.5 game lead over the Cubs. Shout out to the Cubs though, man. Cubs are on a winning streak right now, 3-game winning streak.
The Cubs, shout out to the Cubs.
And they hit that. You see that comeback they did, right?
Yeah.
They scored 11 unanswered points runs when they were down by 7. So yeah. But St. Louis, Cuz gonna be shocked that I say this. Like I said, St. Louis is my team. They better hurry up. But
they're definitely not apt. They're not. Look, when Buddy from the Cubs hit that inside the park home run the other day, now it's nothing like seeing like Pee Wee League baseball stuff happen in a professional game.
Yeah.
No way, dude should be hitting inside the park home runs, dog. But he was rolling around the bases, dog.
Right. Because I picked last week. He tripping though, but I said Cardinals is the team I think is gonna make that run because they always do that at this time of the year. Because right now look like they want to try to get this wild card at least.
And the Cardinals they done kind of caught a little streak, but it might be too late.
It might be too late, dog.
Might be too late for them because they kind of dug themselves a hole.
Oh yeah, because they lost. Yeah. And they lost 2 in a row. So and then Los Angeles, they have a 3-game lead. The Dodgers over the Diamondbacks and the Padres. Do you think they hold on to that?
I do, man. That's just I don't know if you want to see them people, dog. I don't know if you want to see them, dog.
Who which ones? Who, the Padres or talking about the Dodgers?
The Dodgers.
Oh yeah.
I just don't think you want to see the Dodgers right now, man. Listen, your boy, man, Shohei is on an absolute tear. I mean, you saw the people like it's bobblehead night tonight for Shohei. Game 7:30 tonight, everybody. People were lined up at 11 a.m. To make sure they get a Shohei bobblehead, dog. Absolutely crazy, dog. That's crazy.
And you think about it. I hate to say this, but you go back to Trout. We all thought Trout was gonna be that guy, and
Mofo can't stay healthy, dog. Just can't stay healthy.
Can't get right, dog. Just can't get right. That's what he is. Can't get right. So, Dodgers got the whole league in LA. So look, y'all. Well, that's gonna do it for the show, man. We had a good time talking. It's crazy,
slanging
man.
These sports, baby. Slanging these sports. That's what we do.
Yep. And look, y'all hear this music. I already know what it means. It means it's time to let you go. Before we let you go, we have a couple of shout outs. Stay tuned because you might be part of it. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the Almighty God for giving me this platform. Do what I do, say what I say, make you all upset, mad, happy. You want to give me the stop it button. God, I appreciate it and I thank you. Also, I want to give a shout out to my guy, My dog Mace coming on, man. Hey Mace, what you got to say, bro?
Hey man, listen, man. Always a pleasure. Shout out to you for making that grand entrance in the game the other night.
Wait.
Yeah,
So we both was on that. I completely forgot the game was Monday night.
bruh. If I didn't talk to Glaze or if I didn't talk to Brandon, I would have been there Tuesday with you, dog. We would have been outside State Farm like,
We'd be the only one. Like, why ain't open up the door? Why it's empty?
like are they protesting or something? They didn't tell us.
Yeah, bro. It was 7:00 till I got the email. Like, why you sending the lineups today? Oh snap, bro. Oh yeah, but anyway, man.
Yeah,
also, I wanna, I got that halftime, y'all. But hey, man, shout out to Mace, man. Mace, like he ain't 100%.
Oh no, I'm 100%, man. I got this doggone, man. So my daughter, she's trying to experiment with the animals. I'm like, girl, I'm allergic to a cat.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
That's what I thought it was. Okay.
Oh no, going. Hey, man, I'm trying to thug it out, but it ain't gonna happen. You gotta go.
Also, I want to thank everybody who came on, commented. My guy Ab, shout out to Ab. Juan,
My dude.
Cuz Marlon, we appreciate Marlon. Vince, Fantasy Juru. Hey man, we appreciate all y'all coming on. Antoine. Hey, also want to shout out to my lovely children. Want to shout out to my nieces, nephews, uncles, brothers, cousins. What I say? I said brothers and sisters, my grandparents, play cousins. Hey, let family know that you love them. Love them while they can still feel it. Let them know while they're still alive. Love on them. Eat good. Drink responsibly. Watch some sports. Till then, same time, same show. Next week, same Mace, same Mr. Controversy, same Crazy Sports. When you miss me, we out. Peace.
You.
Yo.